This video is about me being able to leash and pick up two feral puppies that were in this enclosure at a local shelter. It isn't very exciting, and it actually shouldn't be. If you take time and figure out a good plan, leashing and picking up feral puppies or dogs can be very benign to them. What I did first was I watched the puppies and saw where they wanted to go and hang out. They liked to go inside this black tunnel that was already on the property. So I decided to take in a puppy pen to put around it so we could decrease their ability to run around. And then I also took in some towels and a corunda bed and some leashes. You can see here the puppies go through the tunnel and check out all the stuff I brought in. They're also getting to smell my scent. And the very first time I walked into this enclosure, I was very careful to appear very non-threatening. So I didn't look at any of the puppies directly. I turned to the side, walked around the perimeter, sniffing around, and then I went and got these supplies. If you walk in and make direct eye contact, you're already telling the puppies you're a threat to them. So here, once the puppies go into the tube, my helpers come in and we close the puppy pen around the tube. And then I go inside the puppy pen. There's two puppies in the black tunnel right now. And it's always good to have great helpers. This would be really difficult to do on my own. It could be done, but it's much easier to have people help you. Just hold the puppy pen so they can't push through it. And right here, I'm just getting my leash ready. And I'm also just kind of seeing if I could reach the puppy in the tube. Generally, I don't want to climb in face first and try and leash dogs. It's generally not a safe practice. And this tube's a little small for me to fit anyway. This is a little fast motion clip because it took me a while to experiment with this and figure out that I couldn't reach the puppies this way. Side tipping the tunnel up might be the best way to get the puppies out. And notice we just tip it up gently and gradually. We're not trying to scare them and dump them out quickly. And so once they're out of the tunnel, then they're in an enclosed, smaller area that I can then try and put a leash around them. You can see here, I just move very slowly, and once the leash is around the puppy, I just let the puppy walk wherever it wants to go. I need to stay calm and not pull on the leash immediately or do anything fast. To do so would scare the puppy and cause undue conflict. Now I'm going to do the same thing with the other puppy who is on the opposite side of the camera, of course. So here I'm just getting the other leash ready. I always want to make a nice big loop with a slip lead so it's easy to get the puppy's head through. And then I just very calmly put it over the other puppy's head. Sorry you can't see. And then once I put the leash over the second puppy's head, we just leave them be for a minute. I don't want them getting a leash put on to mean anything at all to them. It doesn't have to be a negative. It would be a negative if I started pulling on the dog right away. But usually, if I just slip the leash over and they can see me coming with the leash, I let them smell the leash, and I'm very slow about my movements. It's not a problem. So since these puppies have no idea how to walk on a leash, we're going to pick them up and carry them to a smaller area to teach them how to walk on a leash. To do this, I'm using towels, and if you put the towel over the puppy's head, they seem to be much more calm about being picked up. A lot of times, feral puppies can bite if they feel they're going to be picked up, and putting the towel over their heads can eliminate this risk somewhat. So here, one of the other volunteers is going towards the puppy with the towel, and you can see here the towel is outstretched, which I should have told her to keep the towel wadded up so the puppy didn't see this big white thing coming. And the puppy here does start to panic a little bit, and so I tell the handler to let the puppy go back in the corner and then go up with the towel. It always helps to allow feral dogs to go into a corner and relax, and you never want to prevent their exit. But here you can see that the handler now puts the towel over the puppy and just very gently picks her up. These puppies are about 20 pounds at this point, so it's not a light package. During this process, the calm nature of everyone involved helped this be the least stressful event possible for the puppies.
And that is how it's done.
After this, we took the puppies to a smaller yard and did a little bit of leash work with them, but it was very hot this day, so we didn't do very much. And then this is the puppies once they were back in their yard with their friends. Stay tuned to see more of the puppies' progress. Please like and subscribe, and you'll see these puppies begin to thrive and flourish.